Hi everybody, it's Cardiff. Welcome to the Sustained Achievement blog. I am happy you are here. Today I'm going to give you another peek behind the tent of my upcoming book in January called Tide Turners. If you took a look at the last blog, you understand the inspiration behind Tide Turners, but I want to give you the backbone on how this is coming into the marketplace in January. You see, when I started something, I just began to write, at the computer, just write, look at chapters, write chapters. I didn't do any homework on how to physically write a book. I didn't. I just started writing, and I began to draft this document in the hopes that it would be, okay to get into the marketplace. You see, I first completed my first draft of the manuscript back in 2015. And I had sent it to a couple of people, matter of fact, 3 people, to what we call beta test. Is the book going to be okay? Well, what suggestions do you have for it? I got their comments back, and I was like, wow, okay, I have work to do. Went back to work and began to build the house. Yet, I didn't really know how to build a house. I was kind of just going through the motions until I was ready to hear the words of one person. You see, I'm a firm believer of when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You see, the student being me and writing this book, I was ready and I needed to hear from someone else to help me build this house. And so I found a program called Author Academy Elite. My coach, author coach, Carrie Oberbrunner, has developed an unbelievable program on how to physically write a book, how to publish a book, how to get it out into the marketplace, and how to market the book. And you see, I didn't know any of that before I started this journey of physically writing the book. See, Carrie gave me a blueprint. The blueprint is called a book proposal. I had written the entire book. The book was out in beta readers, and here I was looking at the proposal and saying, wow, I just kind of built a house, and now I have the manual on how to build the house. And so I went back to work. I physically scratched what I had done, and I physically started with the book proposal and followed the process that Carrie describes in Author Academy Elite. It has been an amazing, amazing journey, and I am so grateful the student being me, I was willing to hear. So many times in life, we go about wanting to accomplishing something, yet we think we know how to get there because 1, we don't want to spend the resources on ourselves. 2 is I know how to get there on my own. I don't need somebody else's help. And that is further from the least. You see, I've studied a lot of successful people, and they all have coaches or mentors. Someone that believes in them, someone that's going to support them, someone that's going to give them the tools and the strategies on how to move from this point to that point. That's what Carrie Oberbrunner has done for me. So I wanted to share this with you because you've taken the time to hit press play, and I wanted to kind of give you the underworkings of what is not going to be in Tide Turners. I don't talk about this whole journey of finding Carrie and finding the program of Author Academy Elite at all. I can tell you, and I've heard from the beta readers from the version 1 to version 3, that it's completely different. The blueprint is what I needed to physically get this completed. That's going to impact you, impact the reader. Well, I'm going to be doing another behind the scenes of Tide Turners in a couple of weeks. I'll be doing a 4-part series. I did part 1. This is part 2. Look for part 3, part 4. I think part 3 is actually going to be how the book is structured, just to give you an idea of how the book is structured. And then part 4, bam, that's going to be game day. That's going to be coming on the day of launch on January the 17th. And I hope that you will invest in yourself, invest in Tide Turners, and have 2017 be the year that you turn the tides and become the tide turner that you were meant to be and live the life that you were destined to live. Until next week, everyone, take care.